In this video, I'm reviewing Unitel Voice. We will cover the setup process, the call quality, and the reality of using their mobile app for your business. By the end, you will know exactly if this is worth the monthly price tag of $10. Now, the link to Unitel Voice is in the description. It's my affiliate link, which helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. So if you find this video helpful and decide to give Unitel Voice a try, I would appreciate if you use my link. Now, let's get started. Part 1, the basics. So, what exactly is Unitel Voice? If you're new to this, think of it as a virtual phone system. In the old days, you had to buy expensive hardware, run wires through your office, and pay a technician to set that all up. Now, Unitel Voice takes all of that and puts it into the cloud. It allows you to run a professional business phone line right from the smartphone you already have in your pocket. You get a dedicated business number, whether that's a local number or a toll-free 800 number, and it rings on your personal cell phone. But the key here is that it keeps your personal and your business life completely separate. When you call out, clients see your business number, not your personal cell number. It is designed specifically for startups, solopreneurs, and small business owners who need to sound professional without breaking the bank. Part 2, the pros. All right, let's talk about the good stuff. The biggest selling point here, and the one that comes up constantly in user feedback, is the simplicity. You do not need an IT degree to figure this out. The onboarding process is incredibly smooth. You pick your number, you set up your greeting, and you're live. Another massive pro is the customer support. In the world of VoIP and virtual phones, support is usually terrible. It's often outsourced or just an endless loop of help articles. Now, Unitel Voice is known for having US-based support that actually picks up the phone. So if you're running a business, you know that downtime costs money. So having a real human to talk to is a huge advantage. We also have to mention the features included in the base price. You get the auto-attendant. That's the thing that says, press 1 for sales, press 2 for support. It makes a one-person operation sound like a Fortune 500 company. Plus, they include business texting. As we saw in our research, a lot of people don't realize that you can text from an 800 number. But with Unitel, you absolutely can. And it's a game changer for communicating with younger clients. Part 3, the cons. However, no software is perfect, and there are some things you need to know before you buy. The main criticism usually centers around the mobile app interface. While it is functional, it doesn't quite have the modern, ultra-slick polish of some of the newer venture-backed competitors. It feels a little more utilitarian. Some users have reported that the app can occasionally be finicky depending on your data connection. Now, this isn't unique to Unitel. It happens with almost all VoIP services. But if you're in an area with terrible 4G or 5G coverage, you might experience some jitter. Also, while the desktop interface is powerful, it can feel a bit dated visually. It's not ugly, but it's definitely function over form. If you're looking for an app that looks like it was designed by Apple, this might feel a little old school for you. Part 4, the experience. So, what is it actually like to use day to day? Well, once you get past the initial setup, it mostly runs in the background. You don't really have to manage anything. When a call comes in, your phone screen clearly shows that it is a business call. This is crucial because it lets you know you need to put on your customer service voice before you answer. Navigating the dashboard to check voicemails or read text is straightforward. One feature that really improves the daily experience is voicemail to email. You don't have to dial in and listen to slow prompts. You just get an audio file in your inbox. You can then listen to it while working on your computer, which saves a surprising amount of time. Part 5, quality and reliability. All right, let's talk about the most important part, call quality. A fancy app means nothing if the call drops. Unitel Voice relies on your existing cellular network or Wi-Fi. The consensus is that the call quality is excellent, often described as crystal clear. They invest heavily in their backend infrastructure to ensure connections are stable. Reliability regarding the phone numbers themselves is also high. There are plenty of stories out there about people losing their business numbers when switching providers. But Unitel has a solid reputation for porting numbers in and out securely. One specific thing to note is the two-phone problem. Many entrepreneurs carry two physical phones to separate work and life. The reliability of the Unitel app allows you to finally ditch that second phone. It reliably rings your main device so you're not missing calls, which is the biggest fear people have when consolidating to one device. Part 6. Price and competition. Now, let's talk about the money. Unitel Voice is priced very aggressively. It usually starts around $10 a month mark for your starter plans. When you compare this to a competitor like Grasshopper, Unitel Voice is often significantly cheaper for similar features. Grasshopper has been around forever, but their pricing has crept up over the years. Then you have competitors like RingCentral. RingCentral is a beast. It does everything, but it's also expensive and complex. It's overkill for a team of 3 people. Unitel sits in the sweet spot. It's cheaper than the big legacy players, but it offers better support than the cheap fly-by-night apps. You're getting a lot of value for the price, especially since they don't lock you into long-term contracts or hide fees for things like the auto-attendants. So, is Unitel Voice worth it? Well, if you are a large enterprise looking for AI-driven call analytics, video conferencing integration, and a unified communication hub for 500 employees, then you should probably skip it. Save your money. This is not built for you. But if you're a solopreneur, a freelancer, or a small business owner who needs a reliable, professional phone system with US-based support that just works, yeah, then you should go for it. It is the gold standard for small business VoIP. It gives you the professional image you need without the technical headache. All right, if you found this video helpful and are planning to try Unitel Voice, remember to use my link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.